Welcome to BiGDUG Plus. My name is Laura Tindle.
And I am Robbie James.
And we are your hosts for this brand new BiGDUG online regular show.
We are indeed. Now on this show, we will introduce you to lots of our fantastic products, give you the opportunity to pick up exclusive bargains, share DIY hacks, and just generally learn all about BiGDUG. So now, as well as us presenting, we also have an awesome crew behind the scenes. So big up to the BiGDUG crew!
Yes, guys!
Very good. We'll work on that throughout the weeks, all right? Now, if you hear some beeps and maybe a few shouty people, that's because we're in our warehouse studio in Mitcheldean. So also a shout out to our incredibly hard-working warehouse staff who are busy picking, packing, and delivering your products at this very minute.
They certainly are. Now, you will get to know each show. We will be presenting you several products which have incredible savings, and we'll talk you through some of the main features of those products as well.
Yeah, we will indeed. And not only that, but there will also be exclusive deals that you can pick up, or freebies, which we all love. Let's get straight into our first product. And it is right here, it's to my right hand side. We have the 200 kilogram garage shelving mega deal. Now these really are great shelves. As you can see on the screen, it comes in either a kit of 2, 3 or 4, which is perfect for kitting out a small to large garage, workshop or a small warehouse. Really, really handy. We've got the 2 here. So many of our customers have bought this mega deal to keep their garages tidy and organized. We like tidiness, we like organization, and you can also really maximize your storage space with 5 adjustable shelves, and each bay boasts holding up to 200 kilograms on a single level.
Now they have got some excellent features. For example, you could hold the heart of a blue whale on here. Yes, 200 kilograms. Or if whales aren't your thing, you could pop 2 giant pandas on there, Robbie.
Yeah, whales, pandas, both of them frequently in my garage, so perfect. It's made in Europe from reliable manufacturers and has a blue powder coated frame, as you can see. Looks quite nice. It comes with 5 adjustable shelves per bay. However, the good thing is you don't necessarily have to use all of the shelves, as you can fit them anywhere on the frame in these boltless keyholes, which you can see. And I truly think that the best feature of this shelf, and to be honest, so many of our shelves, is the simple boltless assembly. You literally just tap the beams into the uprates and you're good to go. That's what we like, isn't it?
We certainly do. Now, as we said earlier, they're very versatile and you can choose where you'd like the shelves to be. So, for example, if you've got something really large and you want to store that at the bottom, you can simply move the shelves up so you've got smaller shelves, or you can just have fewer shelves.
Handy, and it's what you want. You want it to be adjustable, you want it to be adaptable, and not only that, but you could also build these as half height. So they come with 8 feet, so if you wanted shorter shelving bays, you could build 2 separate shelving units. And of course, all the shelves come with a central support, which you can see here. If I lift this up, you can see the central support. This obviously means that you can store heavier items on each shelf.
It's very important because nobody wants a saggy shelf, do they?
No,
they don't. Now we also have protective feet on these, so this means that you don't have to worry about your floors getting marked or scratched at all. Now we also recommend that you get some additional items to build and keep these units nice and safe. So grab yourself an 8-ounce BiGDUG mallet, and if you haven't already got some, get some wall fixtures to secure these to the wall to stop these shelves from tippling over. Now back to that mallet that I have right here. We strongly advise that you use a mallet because you can't really use a hammer on metal. Firstly, guys, it's going to make an awful, cringy, horrible, loud sound, but more importantly, it's going to damage this beautiful blue powder coating, and we don't want that.
No, we don't indeed. And what I like about it is the fact that, as we mentioned, it's just very, very easy to just use it how you want. It comes in 2, 3, 4, really, really handy and adaptable. Now, from that, onto our second product, which is sitting on our first product. Nicely done here, nice little segue. These flat pack blue plastic bins. So again, check out the mega savings on this one. Coupled with free delivery, these really do make a great little bargain, and they are quite little, aren't they? They're quite small.
They are, but I love these. They've got organisation written all over them. Now, as you can see, they go into a neat little product. So if you're not using them, you can pack them away. Great for transporting with you if you're going from place to place and you need to store your bits and bobs. Now this bundle comes with 40 of these, okay, and they've all got an open wide front there, and they do come flat pack, as you can see here.
Yeah, and you can store these as flat packs and assemble them, of course, only when needed. So if you need to store them away, that's fine. Ideal for coping with busier periods in picking and storage areas. And the material is made from impact-resistant plastic, so they won't damage easily if you're putting heavy bolts or screws in them, or if the dog decides to chew on them.
And they are really easy to assemble. So basically, like this, pop them in, nice, satisfying sound there. Same with the front, and then you can also, once they're built, they nicely slide on top of each other, just like that. So simple, fully stackable, and have that lovely integral label holder. So perfect, as we said, for those organisations.
Yeah, it's what we want, isn't it? We want things to be organised and tidy, as you're probably going to learn over the course of the next few weeks. Okay, right, we will be right back here very shortly with some more products, but for now, come with us because we are going to venture across our warehouse studio and do a little tour. So, come with us. We've got our main studio door to your left, very big door, doesn't have a doorbell. That's where our products come in to be photographed and videoed, and that happens in this space. We've got a photography studio here, which looks pretty cool. And we also, just because why on earth not, we're BiGDUG here, we have our in-studio shed.
Oh, well, that leads me on very nicely to, did you know that BiGDUG also sell sheds? Yes, they do, from 4 to 20 foot, and this one here is a 10 by 8. What's that, Robbie? There's a light on in this shed. Who is in there? Have we got a special guest, our first ever special guest in the shed? Let's go find out who it is. Hello!
Hello.
Who are you?
I'm Bobby. I'm today's guest in the shed.
Amazing. So Bobby, first ever guest in the shed. What do you do?
Well, I modelled in this exact shed back a couple of weeks ago, but I do a bit of mechanics as well.
Oh, a bit of mechanics as well. So are you a mechanic?
I am a mechanic, but I'm also a lecturer.
Ah, so not only do you mechanic, you teach people how to mechanic.
Indeed.
And how has that been in lockdown?
Been pretty tough. Having to do it online and things like that is doing a vocational course online is pretty difficult.
Yeah, I mean, what did you do? Take your Zoom to your car and just kind of tell people what to do?
Yeah, pretty much. And a bit of computer online work as well. It's good fun.
No, I sense a bit of sarcasm there. Not as good fun as getting your hands dirty.
No, definitely not. No.
Are you back with your students now?
Back with the students now.
And you're loving that?
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Now, this is quite an impressive shed, Bobby. Can you talk me through some of the things that you do and what you've got here?
So I've got lots of different sort of shelves and boxes for storing things in, making sure I keep everything nice and clean and organised.
Now, organisation must be key. I can see you've got all your tools here and little holders, because I'm imagining the last thing, I know nothing about mechanics, but I'm imagining the last thing you need to be is halfway under a car going, where's my spanner?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so you say you're organised. Do you like a challenge?
I'm always up for a challenge.
Right, in which case I think maybe if you're up for it, you should be our first ever contestant for our new Build-A-Bay competition.
I'll give it a go.
Keen?
Give it a go.
Right, let's give it a go. So come with me. We'll head out here to the set of our Build-A-Bay competition. You're going to see here the 175R shelving unit. You've got the instructions. You've got a few tools to make it happen as well. You have between now and the end of the show to try and set that up as quickly as you can. Are you up for it?
I'm up for it.
Good news.
Nice. Now, before you start, Bobby, we have our Build-A-Bay camera on you at all times. Can you give it a big wave and a smile? Beautifully done.
Well modelled.
I'm going to get myself over to the timer.
Okay, right, so get that done as quickly as you can. It's the 175R shelving unit with all the instructions and whatnot. Good to go, Bobby?
Good to go.
Excellent stuff. Right, Laura, are you good to go with the stopwatch?
Yes, I am. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
And Bobby is off. Good luck, Bobby. We'll catch up with you later on in the show. And right now, we're going to head back over to our set because, as if by magic, some new products have appeared. So we're going to take you through all of these now. Should we do that, Laura?
Yeah, let's. So first up, I'd like to introduce you to our third product, the Professional Small Parts Organiser, which, to be honest, I absolutely love. Personally, I can think of loads of uses for this around the home, and they do come in different sizes, which is awesome, and there's so many savings that you can see on your screen right now.
Yeah, and this small parts organiser has removable compartments, so as you can see, really, really easy to take them out, pop them back in. It also has a clear lid, so you can see what is in each compartment. It has an ergonomic carry handle as well, meaning that it's easy and comfy to carry around, potentially in and out of your van or just around the house.
Absolutely. Now, I'm not going to lie, I think it's absolutely perfect for storing and organising small parts such as nuts, bolts, screws and washers. I also think it would really be great as a jewellery holder, or anyone that makes jewellery, or anyone who's into arts and crafts.
Laura is innovative. The quality of this is good, it's really, really good actually. It's durable black plastic case, so it can be thrown in the back of your van or trailer without the worry of it cracking or breaking. The lid also has 2 secure locking clips, as you can see, to keep everything in place and prevent things spewing all over the floor, which we don't like.
Oh, we've all been there. We certainly don't want anything going anywhere, although we might be going somewhere just about now, right?
We might indeed. We'll be back with Bobby very soon to see how he's getting on with our Build-A-Bay competition. We're going to have a brew now though.
Oh yeah, get that kettle on.
Thank you to BiGDUG for racking my van. Holly your boy for the pool work.
Welcome back. In this part of the show, we talk all things DIY hacks or fails. That's right, this segment of the show is dedicated to either of those 2 things. So I'm going to tell you a little story about my house. I got some basketball court from Slough and put it in my Victorian terrace. Sounds easy, right?
No,
No.
but yeah, go on.
No, nothing in a Victorian terrace is straight, Robbie, at all. So we had the floor laid, I looked at it, I was like, it looks great, but it's certainly not flat. You don't want a wonky floor. DIY hack. What I did was made a small hole, put some expandable foam in there. I must stress the skirting board was already down and it levelled up to the skirting board perfectly.
That's impressive. That's really impressive. That's outdone anything from my side, I'm afraid. I've more got fails than I have hacks. I painted a bench the other day, which
Nice.
is an achievement. Left the bench to dry in the kitchen, came through the next morning and walked straight into it. My knee took a bit of a battering.
Ouch. I mean, was it an impressive bruise so you could show off?
No, it was just a cut really with a bit of white paint on it. Nothing too impressive, unfortunately.
Awkward. Well, we would love to hear some of your stories and see some of your photos if you have them. So please do send them in to us, and if we feature your photo or story in our next show, then we will send you a product of your choice with a value up to £100.
Yeah, plenty to choose from as well, because before we move on to our 4th product, we do need to check in on Bobby to see how he's doing. So Bobby, how's it going? Talk to us. Going good, going good. Okay, well that was a thorough insight from Bobby. Bobby, thank you very much. We'll be with him whenever he finishes his Build-A-Bay for our competition. Now, on to our 4th product, which I think is a bit of a wild card if you ask me. It was one of those things that I would never have imagined that BiGDUG sold, but they do.
They certainly do. I'm with you, Robbie. I didn't have it on the list of things that BiGDUG always surprises me. It's more than just shelving and storage, guys. Check this out.
It really is. It is right here to my right-hand side. It is this Horti-Hood mini folding greenhouse. Now, it's pretty cool. It mounts against the wall, as you can see, so it's perfect for small gardens, patios, or balconies.
It really is really, really cute. Look at it. It's essentially a greenhouse that encourages plants to grow and extends the growing season. So if you bought one today, you'd still be in with a chance of growing some seedlings at this end of the summer.
I like it. It's like a little end of summer challenge. It's really, really quick to set up and dismantle, and it folds back against the wall, as you can see, like so. So really dead easy to use. And due to the material as well that is used, it's suitable for a cloche style growing solution. Now, if you don't know what cloche means, which I didn't, was that Bobby? Hello, Bobby, are you done?
Oh.
Nearly? Okay, all right, we'll be with him very soon. What cloche means, just before we go to Bobby, is that it's essentially a warmer and more humid environment.
Okay, well, I think it's time that we go and see Bobby finish his challenge. Come on, Robbie, let's go.
Let's go, come on. Bobby, how's it going? This is looking good. This is impressive. So it's been our 175R shelving unit that we asked you a little bit earlier on to try and put together. How did you find it so far?
It's not bad.
Not bad?
Not bad.
Any challenges?
Yes.
Yeah, you distracting him at the last minute. Come on, Bobby, we're nearly there, we're nearly there.
We got the stopwatch ready to press in just a second when he's done. Fiddle a few bits together. Bobby, here, I'll help you out with it. I think that's allowed, isn't it? Is that in the Builder Bay rules and regulations?
I think you're hindering him, Robbie.
I think I am. Maybe I'll leave Bobby to it a little bit.
Something's gone wrong.
Something's gone wrong, he says. Right at the last minute, Bobby. Right at the last minute. You were doing so well.
Robbie, this is what happened. We arrive and he can't get the last shelving. Is this it? Is this it? You've got to scream done when you're done. Okay, Bobby.
Here we go. Ow.
That's done.
Hey!
Smashed it. Well done, Bobby. Well done.
Come on over, have a look at this. What does this time say, Robbie?
19 minutes and 25 seconds. You are both the quickest and the slowest contestant we have ever had on our Builder Bay challenge. Well done, Bobby. Happy with that?
Yeah, good.
Smashed it. Congratulations.
Yes, Bobby. Amazing. Right. Let's get back to that greenhouse, shall we?
Shall we do it?
Here we go. So do you have a favourite flower, Bobby? Lavender, he says, good for the bees.
It is indeed. Right, we'll be back with Bobby very, very shortly. We'll also be back with our final product very, very shortly, which I wonder if it's straight in front of me. Right now, though, let's move on to your frequently asked questions. Do you have any? If so, we'd love to hear them. We've had plenty coming through on our helpline recently. Let's get into some of them now.
Yes, let's. So some of them, here they go. We have been asked, do we ship to Northern Ireland? Sadly, not at the moment, but we do hope to next year.
Yeah, another person asked, do we have any stores? No, we don't. In fact, we are just online, aren't we?
Somebody also asked, do you do next day delivery? Listen up, guys, we update delivery times. They're all stated on the website, and currently we don't do next day delivery, but it is of course something that we're looking out to do. Now for our final product of the show, where is it? Here it is. That's right, it's the BiG 400 heavy duty mobile workbench. Yes, it is, with chipboard shelves. Now, as you can see, this is a more substantial piece of kit, which is designed for the factory, production line or workshop, wherever occasional movement is of course required.
Yeah, I love the moving aspect of it. I like it. If I was 14, I'd get on it and ask you to take me around the car park in it. Anyway, the BiG 400 heavy-duty mobile workbench is constructed from European-sourced steel and finished in a powder-coated blue and high-visibility orange, as you can see. It is supplied with 4 heavy-duty casters, 2 of which handily are lockable.
Now, it's high-visibility orange. Would you still walk into it?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, guys, now even though it's industry-grade workbench, it's still really easy to assemble. It's also fully portable and can hold loads of up to 300 kilograms. And just for your knowledge, that is a whole heavy grizzly bear.
Pandas, whales, grizzly bears, always around the house. The 2 high-density 15mm thick chipboard decks are supported with a central support beam and sit on top of the profiled steel beams. There are also plastic top caps protecting the corners of the worktop, which give that workbench a neat, uncluttered finish and mean that you hopefully won't hurt your knee on it.
Now, the angled steel upright protects the corners of the lower shelf using the simple assembly principles of the boltless and keyhole designs. Now, the fully modular construction of the workbench means an extra shelf can be added if you need one.
Yeah, really nice to have that kind of adaptable nature to it and be able to change the size of it. It's handy, isn't it?
Well, guys, that is it for today. I can't believe how fast that went. Can you, Robbie?
It's a bit mad, actually. It just went past in a bit of a blur, but it's been a real laugh, isn't it? Thank you so much for joining us on BiGDUG Plus, the first one ever. And don't forget, you have 7 days from now to snap up those offers that you've seen on the screen. Bobby, come on over here. You smashed it today.
You certainly did. Now, we hope that you've all enjoyed meeting us. A big thank you to you, Bobby, for being our extra special studio shed guest and for setting the bar really high on the Builder Bay leaderboard.
No problem, it's been a pleasure.
We hope you've all enjoyed watching, and we hope to see you again really soon.
See you in a bit.
Bye. Stay safe, BiGDUGers.
It was a laugh, eh?
Great version.
Smashed it.
Great
Well done,
building.
Bob.